I love you. Have a good day. It's easy to forget to appreciate the small things. I think I've done that too much. I need to take the time to look at what's right in front of me. It's better to walk. I should take more care of myself. Technology, elevators, phones, it's all too instant. I feel like I've had my eyes half closed for so long. No more. I'll stop that drift. I'm going to change things. I don't feel like I chose to be here, but it is a good place. Some routine is good, sure. Other routines are just how we fill our days. It was easy to get lazy, to let things fall slowly into a dull routine. I've let myself lose track of what I want after everything we've been through. I don't want to lose him. I can't think how often we chatted there, talking late into the night. Maybe we'll go feed the ducks this weekend. I love the way they walk. I'm happy with him. I have to be sure he knows that. Patterns. Every day that alarm goes off. I should change the tone on it. Though, Harry always sleeps through it, so that's something. I think of these routines as optimized living, like they allow me time to focus on other things. But I've not been doing that. Why have I just passed by this for so long? It's beautiful. Harry likes me in this t-shirt. The same stories I've carried with me for years between houses. These daily things, they're good, but weigh us down too. I've got to a good place in life, but I feel like I'm not taking it further. Even here I get into patterns. Bathroom first, then kitchen for breakfast. Maybe I should change that. Every change helps. Tea. A man takes the lead, Grandma would tell me. I guess I need to step up to the line. I've got a great thing here. I don't think she meant this, but she's right. I should take the lead. I should ask Harry to marry me. I want to be his husband. I think maybe Grandma would be okay with it these days. Then again, maybe she wouldn't.
Naturally, as Will's grandmother, I knew Will since the first day he was born, of course. I will never forget that first moment in the hospital, when James, that's Will's father, handed me my grandson for the first time. He wriggled in his blue blanket, already a strong boy. James liked that punk thing in the 1980s, and looked a terrible mess to me. He ran 3 pubs in London for those sort of people. I would go over to babysit as often as I could. A child needs someone normal in their life. Sharon had some problems with the birth, so Will was an only child growing up. He played by himself a lot. I always thought Will should play outside more. He preferred making up stories, even back then. Sharon was always reading. She taught art history. Never really made much money. Sharon, Will's mother, met my James when he was working in London. She's American. They broke up for 3 years, and she took Will to America with her. James and Sharon both loved so-called music, and there was always something playing around Will. I thought it was an awful racket personally, but there's no accounting for tastes. I turned it off when I was babysitting. James liked such strange books, full of horrible things. I remember him telling me about one with rats everywhere. I really don't see the appeal. I suppose I sound old-fashioned, but there are appropriate ways to raise a child. I only wanted Will to grow up happy and normal. I remember that night because Will had been unusually quiet all evening. He had been in a fight at school. It started because a boy had been picking on a girl, calling her names because of her dark skin. Will had tried to stop the other boy, but he had been punched in the stomach. I asked him if he had cried, and he said yes. I told him that big boys don't cry. I remember him asking me then, what do big boys do when they're sad? When he was grown up, I told him he would be a good man. He would be able to stand up to others. I told him that he was right to try to stop the bully. Looking back, I don't think he seemed very comforted. When he was going to bed, Will tripped on a toy. I remember carrying him. He was trying so hard not to cry. He was so small in my arms. I've never forgotten that feeling.